Hello everyone. First of all, I want to wish you guys a very happy new year in 2024. And I hope actually this year brings actually success and it is more prosperous for everybody who's watching this video. Now we want to talk about Calgary's real estate market, which is always on the top of everybody's mind, and we're always trying to update with you with everything that is happening around Calgary and where the market is heading. So as we already talked about so many times in the past that Calgary's real estate market is very hot. It is still very hot, and obviously anything that is affordable is selling pretty quickly. There's no doubt about that, and we are struggling with the inventory. Obviously so many people are moving in, and the inventory numbers are still quite low. So now we're always thinking what are we supposed to be expecting this year in 2024? So as I mentioned previously that it is all about numbers game. So when Bank of Canada is looking at their interest rates, which are held at 5% right now, it is because they're looking at inflation numbers. If inflation comes under control, so far we have only numbers actually of inflation for the month of November, which was about 3.1%. And they're trying to bring it to close to 2%. And there are so many different factors that actually really obviously determine where the inflation is going. So now when we are talking about now the next actually Bank of Canada's announcement is coming on January 24th. We're not expecting anything crazy at that time, but before that, somewhere close to December 16, 17, we will have numbers for inflation for the month of December, and we'll see which way it is going. So as most of you already know that banks have started reducing their interest rates. Banks, when it comes to their fixed rate mortgages, they have started reducing their interest rates on those ones. They have dropped them a couple times already. There hasn't been much change when it comes to the variable rates. We're expecting that'll follow as well sooner or later. It will definitely follow where the fixed rates are going. So as a buyer, when you are thinking that what should I do, should I wait or not, but here are the things that are affecting the market obviously. So first of all, the inventory number is really low and the interest rates are high. So when it comes to inventory in Calgary, we have started seeing that the inventory has started to improve for the properties that are listed above 700,000. The reason, and obviously you probably have seen it as well, that the price adjustments are getting done on those ones as well. But at the same time, anything that is affordable, we talked about this before, that anything 500, 550 or even up to 600,000 is still moving as long as the property is likable. So people are looking for those, there is no doubt about that. So there are so many different things that are affecting our market, and we are expecting that Alberta's population is going to grow somewhere close to 6 million by 2030, which is not that far. We're already in 2024, and so most of the population, like somewhere close to 85% of the Alberta's growth, is people who are going to live will be living in Edmonton-Calgary corridor, including Red Deer as well. So people are going to be coming here, there's no doubt about that. Obviously the interest rates have made impact on the market, but for how long? So in the past, as I mentioned, if you're a first-time home buyer, I wouldn't suggest that you wait too long. Obviously there is very low inventory right now. Anything that is sellable, we're still running into sometimes multiple offers on those ones. They're not crazy. We're not talking about 8 or 10, but we're still talking about sometimes they do get 2-3 offers on those properties. So if you're trying to get in, I would suggest that keep an eye on the market. If a property comes in that you like, go for it. Don't wait too long. And at the same time, when we are talking about new houses, it is kind of a mixed actually in Calgary. So when you're looking at northeast, it is still selling quite crazy. But when you're looking at far southeast or southwest, things are a little slow, or even in the northwest, far northwest, things are a little slow there. And obviously, most of the people who are upgrading, they know that, when a property comes up in the market, if you wait too long, it's gone. By the time you make a decision like, okay, should I go for it or not, it's usually gone. So we will have all the numbers somewhere close to January 24th. And the other thing, just keep this in mind as well, that Calgary's market is seasonally is quite slow during the months of December and January. So we will have a better picture by the time we actually get to the month of March, that if the inventory starts to improve, then it will definitely improve. But which price brackets it's improving in, that will make a significant difference. So it will improve, but at the end we'll have to see which way it's going by then. So at the moment, the market is still quite crazy. The inventory is still very low, and anything that is likable, it is selling pretty quick. There is no doubt about that. So now let's just get back to the numbers. And in total, there were 1,360 sales in the month of December, which was an increase of 14% compared to December 2022. And new listings, as I mentioned, we have started to seeing that the new listings have started to improve, but our inventory levels are still quite low. So new listings, we were at 1,248, an increase of almost like 21%. And then inventory was at 2,164 units, which was a decrease of 2.48%. So we are kind of catching up actually to numbers compared to last year. And then the average price in Calgary for all the categories combined was at $540,090, which was an increase of almost 9%. And now the other category that everybody likes is detached homes. In detached homes, sales were 598, which was a decrease of 2.61%. Now keep this in mind, in detached category, the reason we are seeing lower numbers is just because there is not enough inventory available, and that is affordable. That's another thing. Most of them are sitting higher price, and that is why we're struggling with sales in that category. The new listings, there were 574 new listings, which was an increase of 16% compared to last year. And inventory was at 1,020 units for sale, which was a decrease of more than 4%. And then the average price for detached homes was at $733,844, which was a significant increase, a 15% increase compared to December 2022. And when it comes to all the communities that are surrounding Calgary, Airdrie is actually still quite hot. There's no doubt about that. Their sales are still quite significantly high, even though they have dropped their sales in the month of December compared to 2022. But still, because of lack of inventory, it is quite hot market. Chestermere, because they have more higher price point houses, it is affected a little more. I mean, obviously, they're still making sales. It's not that they're not selling, but they're taking a bit more time. So if you have any question about real estate market in Calgary, please give me a call at 403-689-2345, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.